Yo, what's up? Um, Here to do a breakdown of last week's games and next week's predictions. So let's get into it. So week 7 we have Bears and Giants. Um, Giants edge just went out in the fourth. I was watching it. Mike Evans one-handed touchdown pass or touchdown catch. I'm sorry. Stafford had a pretty decent game. Trubisky was so-so. He was playing a little conservative. Jordan Howard had a decent game. Same with Barkley. Odell with 91 receiving. And Mike Evans, of course, had that touchdown catch. Defensive side of the ball, Ogletree and Carter and Lawson led the game in tackles. It's like Lawson had 3 sacks. And Amos and Jenkins both had a pick. Good win for JJ. Get his first win in the league. Props. Looks like the Eagles put it on the Packers, 33-0. Packers had 4 turnovers in the game. Wentz, decent game, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt, 88 yards. Higgins, the rookie, had a touchdown. No one over 100 in that. And looks like Aguilar had 112 in the touchdown. Defense, Josh Jones led the way with 10 tackles. And Josh Sweet had 2 sacks to lead the way. And Devin White, the rookie, had 2 picks to go along with Jesse Bates' 2 picks. Good win by the Eagles. Keep that momentum rolling. Pretty much going to lock that East up. This game was simmed. Browns is about the Bengals. Vikings and Redskins. Steph had almost 500 yards of offense and 9 turnovers. Boy, oh boy. Cousins due for 400. 4 tutties, 3 interceptions. Carr had 6 picks. That's not good. Devin Cook had 12 attempts, 104 yards, no touchdowns by any running back. Diggs. J.J. Nelson had 186 and 2 touchdowns. Diggs had 137 and a tutty. Rhodes led the way with 6 tackles. Go on Kerrigan, 6 tackles. Well, I can never pronounce this dude's name. He had 2 sacks. Richardson had 2 sacks. And interception-wise, Wayne's had 2, and the rookie Rapp from Washington had 2 as well. Good win by Steph. Keep that undefeated streak going. Titans and Texans. Houston got their second win of the season. Pretty much dominated this game for the most part on all sides of the ball. Um, Even though he threw 5 picks. Don't see that very much. No one broke 100 rushing. Hopkins had 134. Braxton Miller had 125. J.J. Watt and Jacobs led the way with 6 tackles. Watt had 3 sacks. Jacobs had 3 as well. Logan Ryan had 2 picks. Nice win by the Texans. Got a little 2-game winning streak going on. Ravens and Jags. Me and Kev played a tight one here, 25-18. Colts and Patriots. Looks like Nick got the win, 21-7. Both teams had 5 turnovers. Herbert threw for 424 and 5 interceptions. Not a lot of rushing in that game. A lot of receiving. T.Y. had 145. And Daniels, the tight end, had 2 tutties. And Jabal Sheard had led the way with 9 tackles, 5 sacks. And Kyle Van Noy had 2 picks. Good win by Nick, undefeated still. We coming for you next week, Nick. Raiders and Chiefs. Chiefs came back in this, I believe. They were down 14-0. I was kind of looking at the game here and there. Almost 500 yards of offense for the Chiefs. Mahomes did his thing, 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And the Raiders played like 6 quarterbacks. No one broke 100 rushing. A.J. Brown, the rookie, had 3 for 120. Conley had 6 for 110 and a touchdown. Artavis Bryant had 2 for 95 and a tutty. And it looks like Clayton Geathers led the way with 10 tackles. Mack and Tack had 2.5 sacks to lead the way. And Kendall Fuller and Barry both had a pick. Good win by the Chiefs, staying alive in that division. Big division win. Rams at Niners. This one got not Fairsham, Porsche win by the Niners. And cut out on them or something like that midway through the game. Falcons and Panthers. Dylan got his first W of the year. Surprisingly, he doesn't have more yet. Matt Ryan and Locke, no one cracked the 200 yards throwing. Freeman had 26 for 216. Oh, poor Teddy's. Oh, that's nasty. He was gashing up that defense. No one had 100 yards receiving. And this young man right here, the rookie, he's going to be something, man. I tell you what, he's going to be possible MVP candidate. Had 11 tackles, 10 solo, 9 sacks. I repeat that, 9 sacks. Shaq Thompson, Joaquin Johnson, and I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name, all had picks to go along with Dalvin Tomlinson. Good win by Dylan on Shaq, you know what I mean? Let's see Dylan get that first W of the year. Jets and Chargers. Not a lot of offense in this one. Jets edged it out 16-13. Famous James has 200. Looks like he slowed down Kyle's run game. When McSorley led the way with 56 yards. Gronk had 96 yards, 4 receptions. Michael Kendricks led the way with 10 tackles. 2 sacks by Ingram. Derwin James, Matt Wilson, Jalen Mills, Cameron Smith all had picks. A little disappointed in Tyler here. I thought he'd come out with this W, but he still has the lead in the division, so we'll see where he goes from here. Dolphins and Bills. Man, Miami had a nice game here. Had a score in the fourth quarter. Tannehill, 326 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Josh Allen at 302 and 4. Kalen Ballage, by the way, with 82 yards rushing and a touchdown. Tyreek Cleveland, the rookie, had 7 for 118. Ballage had 100 out of the backfield with 2 touchdowns. Holy cow. Alex Collins had 95 receiving and a touchdown as well. Stephon Anthony led the way with 11 tackles. Harrison Phillips had 2 sacks. And Stephon Anthony had 2 picks. Good win by the Dolphins, trying to make it interesting in that AFC East. Saints and Bucks. Markey got a big division win here. Darnold had 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Barrett couldn't get going. 4 picks. No one cracked 100. Rushing or receiving, Thomas had 97 on 8 catches. Paris Campbell had 2 tutties. Rookie at Ohio State. Surprised he's not on Tim's team. DeAndre Baker, the rookie, had 11 tackles. That's nice. That's real nice. Gerald McCoy had 3 sacks. And a couple picks by some dudes here. Vaccaro, Baker, Stewart, and Smith. Good win by Markey, trying to get back in that division race. I still think he'll pull it out. And then we had Cards and Lions in a tight one here. It looks like Kyle won 18-17. Looks like that sack helped him win. Not a lot of offense at all in this game. C.J. Anderson did break 100 yards rushing. And Adam Thielen led the way with 48 receiving yards. Anza had 7 tackles. Chandler Jones led the way with his 1.5 sacks. And Hassan Riddick had a pick to go along with Patrick P. So that's week 7. Let's go to week 9 predictions here. Bills and Redskins. Gonna take the Bills to get back on track here. Took a tough L. Got that first loss out of the way. So I like to see them bounce back here. Dolphins and Ravens. This should be an interesting game here. Um, probably gonna roll with Kevin, but man, the Dolphins are tough. Giants and Cowboys. Gonna roll with the Giants here. JJ. Packers and Bears. Gonna roll with the Bears here at home. Steelers and Browns. Gonna roll with Dink here. He's rolling, man. Dude's been playing really good this season. Like I said the last podcast, he gets better every season. So really wasn't too surprised by this. Colts and Jags. This is for the division lead right here. I took a tough L this week, but I'm gonna bounce back like a tennis ball and hopefully get that W at home. Seahawks and Panthers. Gonna take the Hawks here. Sorry, Bill. This one could get ugly quick. Niners and Rams. Gonna roll with the Niners. Well, Rams gave them a tough battle, but I'm gonna roll with the Niners here. Vikings and Broncos. Gonna roll with Steph here. Titans and Jets. Gonna roll with the Jets. Falcons and Bucks. Gonna roll with Markey here at home. Should be a close game. Texans and Chiefs. Gonna roll with the Texans. He has a nice little momentum going right now. Lions and Saints. Probably gonna roll with the Saints here. You need to see a little bit more offense by the Lions. So that's this week's podcast. I will talk to you guys on Tuesday for the next one. Got a NFC South breakdown to do, and I think I'm gonna have a guest on for that here shortly. So stay tuned for that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.